Attracting women. Is it wrong or is it misunderstood? Let me tell you something, the world of dating is filled with unspoken truths, hidden dynamics, and yes, secret weaknesses that every woman has. Weaknesses they won't talk about, but ones every man should understand. Stick around because what I'm about to share could completely change how you approach attraction, relationships, and even how you view yourself. Drop a comment saying, "I deserve," in the comment section below if you're ready to unlock the secrets to building real, meaningful connections. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Dating today. It feels like the game is rigged, doesn't it? And let's be honest, it's not rigged in your favor. You've probably noticed that the men who seem to have it all figured out don't play by the conventional rules. They're not following outdated advice or cliché dating tips. Instead, they've tapped into a deeper understanding of what makes attraction work. They know something most men don't. Women are not the purely logical, rational beings society has trained you to believe they are. The truth is, their desires are rooted in emotions, layers of feelings that even they might not fully understand. That's not a flaw, it's human nature. And once you grasp this, you'll have the power to connect in ways most men can't even imagine. That's what we're diving into today. I'll reveal the 10 biggest hidden weaknesses every woman has. Not to manipulate, deceive, or hurt anyone, but to help you understand the psychology of attraction. With this knowledge, you'll build better, stronger, and more genuine connections. We're not here to sugarcoat or recycle advice you've heard 1,000 times before. This is raw, real, and it's going to hit hard. So, buckle up, because this is where everything changes. But before we dive into the first secret, let me ask you for a quick favor. If you're already feeling intrigued, hit that like button. It lets me know I'm on the right track. And if you want more deep, honest, and practical advice that works in today's world, make sure to subscribe to Invincible Within. Here's the thing, your support is what keeps this channel alive. If you're serious about joining a community of men committed to leveling up, consider becoming a channel member. Not only does it help us stay independent, but it ensures we can keep delivering valuable, no-nonsense content to as many men as possible. Are you ready? Let's dive into the first weakness, and trust me, you won't want to miss a single second of what's coming next. Number 1. The steadfast man. Why does being consistent make you irresistible? Let's break it down. In today's world, women are surrounded by options. Social media, dating apps, compliments from strangers. They're inundated with attention. Yet, here's the paradox. Despite all these options, most men fail to make a lasting impression. Why? Because most men are inconsistent. Flakiness is an epidemic in modern dating. Men make promises they don't keep, lose interest quickly, or fail to follow through on even the simplest commitments. And here's the cold, hard truth women notice. Women don't trust easily, not because they're naturally skeptical, but because experience has taught them to be cautious. They've seen too many men vanish at the first sign of difficulty, whether it's after a few dates, weeks, or even months. They've learned to expect inconsistency, and for good reason. That's why the man who shows up, who follows through, and who remains steadfast is like a rare gem in a crowded field. Being steadfast is more than punctuality. It's a reflection of your character. It's about being a rock in a world full of shifting sands. A man whose words and actions align seamlessly. To be steadfast, start small. If you say you'll text her later, do it. If you promise to call at 7 p.m., be there at 7 p.m. Reliability begins with the little things, and trust is built on consistency over time. But let's be clear. Being steadfast doesn't mean being rigid. It's not about being inflexible or stubborn. It's about being dependable. A steadfast man isn't just punctual. He's emotionally stable, clear in his intentions, and unshaken by external circumstances. In a dating landscape full of flaky, indecisive men, the steadfast man shines like a lighthouse, guiding her through the fog of uncertainty. And make no mistake, stability isn't boring. It's magnetic, especially to someone who's tired of empty promises and fleeting attention. By embodying steadfastness, you're signaling to her that you're someone who can be counted on. Not just in the small moments, but in the big ones too. That reliability is one of the most attractive traits you can possess in today's fast-paced, often superficial world. Number 2. Confidence. We hear it all the time. Confidence is key. But what does that really mean? Let's dig deeper. Confidence isn't about arrogance. It's not about dominating the room or being the loudest voice in the conversation. True confidence is something quieter. An unshakable belief that you are enough, exactly as you are. This kind of confidence is rare, and that's what makes it so irresistible. In today's world, so many men feel the need to constantly prove their worth. They flaunt their jobs, their status, their possessions, hoping to win approval. But this isn't confidence. It's insecurity in disguise. Women are naturally drawn to confident men, not because of some superficial trait, but because confidence signals security. A confident man is comfortable in his own skin. He doesn't need validation from others to feel whole, and that's a breath of fresh air in a society obsessed with external appearances. Think about it. Women have their own insecurities. They worry about their looks, their worth, and how they're perceived. When they meet a man who is unshaken by external judgments, who doesn't rely on her approval to feel good about himself, it's a powerful dynamic. That man becomes a grounding presence, a source of stability in a world filled with self-doubt. But here's the key: true confidence doesn't come from external factors. It's not about your job, your car, or your social status. Those things can be taken away in an instant. Real confidence comes from within. It's the product of knowing your worth regardless of circumstances. It's built every time you set a goal and achieve it, no matter how small. When you keep promises to yourself, you reinforce the belief that you are reliable, capable, and deserving of success. And don't mistake confidence for perfection. In fact, embracing your imperfections is a hallmark of genuine self-assurance. A confident man doesn't pretend to be flawless. He owns his flaws and is comfortable with them. That authenticity is magnetic because it's real, and women can sense when a man is genuinely at peace with himself. When you radiate this kind of confidence, rejection doesn't faze you, setbacks don't shake you, and you don't seek validation from others because you already know your worth. This inner strength makes you untouchable in the best way. So, if you want to develop true confidence, start with the small wins. Set a goal, achieve it, and repeat. Over time, you'll find that confidence is less about what you have and more about who you are. Own your journey, embrace your imperfections, and watch how the world, and the women in it, respond to the real, unshakable you. Number 3. Ambition. Why are women irresistibly drawn to men with goals? Let's unpack this fundamental trait. In a world where complacency is often encouraged, where good enough is accepted, ambition has become a rare and powerful quality. The ambitious man sets himself apart because he's not content with mediocrity. He's constantly striving for something greater. Ambition isn't about boasting about future wealth or working endless hours to prove a point. It's not defined by the size of your goals, but by the direction of your life. Ambition is the refusal to stagnate. It's about having a vision, no matter how big or small, and relentlessly working toward it. Here's why this matters. Ambition signals that you're going somewhere in life. Women are naturally drawn to men who have purpose and drive, because it's not just about what you're achieving. It's about what that ambition represents. It represents stability, leadership, and a sense of progression. When a woman sees a man with ambition, she feels like she's part of a bigger story, a greater purpose beyond the ordinary. But here's the pitfall where many men fail. They talk about ambition without proving it. Ambition isn't about words. It's about action. It's not enough to say you're driven. You have to live it. Whether it's through your career, personal growth, or hobbies, you need to show that you're actively pursuing progress. Ambition is about momentum, not perfection. It's about the journey, not the destination. A truly ambitious man doesn't need to have it all figured out, but he does need to demonstrate that he's not standing still. Start small. Set meaningful goals that challenge you, both short-term and long-term. These goals don't have to be earth-shattering, but they should push you beyond your comfort zone. Want to get in better shape? Commit to a fitness routine. Want to grow in your career? Pursue that promotion or learn a new skill. Want to deepen your personal life? Develop a new hobby or strengthen your relationships. When a woman sees that you're actively working toward becoming a better version of yourself, she'll be drawn to your energy and focus. Why? Because ambition is contagious. It inspires others and creates a sense of excitement. Women don't just want to be with an ambitious man. They want to be part of his journey. Number 4, the bad boy. The bad boy. The enigma that women can't seem to resist. But why? Let's break down the psychology behind this timeless archetype. It's not about being a jerk or treating women poorly. The allure of the bad boy runs much deeper than surface-level behavior. The bad boy represents unpredictability, mystery, and self-assurance, all of which are intoxicating traits. Let's start with unpredictability. Most men are eager to please, readily available, and predictable to the point of monotony. The bad boy breaks that mold. He's not always accessible, and he doesn't reveal all his cards at once. This keeps women guessing, creating a sense of intrigue that's both exciting and addictive. Mystery is another key element. A bad boy doesn't lay his entire life story on the table. He reveals himself in layers, giving glimpses but never the full picture. This sense of the unknown is captivating because it taps into the human tendency to want what we can't fully understand. And then there's self-assurance. The bad boy doesn't seek validation. He's his own man, living life on his terms. He doesn't apologize for who he is or bend over backward to fit someone else's expectations. This independence is magnetic because it signals emotional control and stability. But here's the twist. You don't need to mistreat anyone to embody these traits. Being a bad boy, in the healthy sense, is about adopting his most attractive qualities: mystery, independence, and emotional strength, without the negativity. Here's how. Maintain a sense of mystery. Don't reveal everything about yourself too quickly. Share stories and experiences over time, allowing her to uncover new layers of your personality. 10. Control your availability. Don't always be at her beck and call. Let her wonder where you are or what you're up to. This isn't about playing games, it's about showing that you have a full, engaging life outside of the relationship. Master emotional control. The bad boy doesn't let his mood be dictated by others. If she's upset, he remains calm. If she's ecstatic, he enjoys the moment but doesn't lose himself in it. Emotional steadiness is deeply attractive because it creates a sense of safety and dependability. Ultimately, the bad boy's appeal lies in his ability to remain slightly out of reach. Challenge, a thrill, a man with his own priorities. You don't have to be rude or dismissive to embody this energy. It's about balancing respect and independence, creating a dynamic where she's always excited to learn more about you. Remember, the bad boy isn't attractive because he's bad. He's attractive because he's intriguing, confident, and unapologetically himself. Be that man, someone who values his own life and passions while welcoming her to share in the journey. Number 5. Ignored attention. Attention is a currency in today's world, and women often find themselves swimming in an ocean of it. A single post or profile picture can flood her notifications with likes, DMs, and comments. But here's the twist: the more readily available something is, the less value it holds. This principle applies perfectly to attention. Women crave attention, but not just any attention. They value the attention that feels earned. When a man doesn't immediately shower her with validation, it flips the script. She's no longer in control of the dynamic, she's intrigued. Why isn't he like all the other men? What's different about him? This is where the concept of scarcity comes in. When something is rare, it becomes precious. Attention works the same way. If you're constantly texting her, complimenting her, or engaging with her social media, you're making your attention too accessible. She won't appreciate it because she hasn't had to work for it. Instead, when you take a step back, when you don't like every post, when you don't reply instantly, it sends a powerful signal your attention isn't cheap, and that makes it valuable. But there's an art to this. Ignoring her doesn't mean being cold or distant. It's about balancing interest with restraint. Show her that you're interested, but not desperate. Here's how. 1. Be selective with your engagement. Instead of liking every photo she posts, only engage with the ones that genuinely catch your eye. This makes your attention feel thoughtful rather than automatic. 2. Don't always initiate contact. Give her space to reach out to you. When she does, she's signaling that your attention is something she's willing to pursue. 3. Maintain your focus on your own life. Be so engaged with your goals, hobbies, and passions that you naturally become less available. This isn't about playing games. It's about genuinely being busy and fulfilled. When you master the art of ignored attention, you're not just creating intrigue. You're establishing your value. In a world where most men overextend themselves trying to win women over, your scarcity will make you unforgettable. Number 6. Pre-selection. Have you ever noticed how some men seem to become instantly more attractive once they're in a relationship? Or how the guy surrounded by women at a party becomes the center of attention? This isn't coincidence, it's psychology. It's called pre-selection, and it's one of the most potent forces in attraction. Pre-selection works because women are naturally drawn to men who are already validated by other women. It's a social proof mechanism. When a woman sees that others desire you, it sends a powerful subconscious message: he's worth having. It's the same reason why products in high demand seem more desirable. They must be valuable if everyone wants them. But pre-selection isn't just about being surrounded by women. It's about the type of women you're surrounded by. When a man is comfortable and respected in the company of high-value women, it signals a few key things. 1. You're socially competent. Interacting with women effortlessly shows that you're confident, charismatic, and emotionally intelligent. Qualities women find irresistible. 2. You're discerning. The quality of the women around you reflects your standards. High-value women won't associate with a man who lacks value himself. 3. You're desirable. If other women are drawn to you, it triggers a competitive instinct. She begins to wonder, what do they see in him that I'm missing? This phenomenon is particularly powerful in dating dynamics. A man who appears desired by others doesn't have to work as hard to prove his worth. His social circle does it for him. To leverage pre-selection, focus on cultivating meaningful relationships with high-value women. This doesn't mean you need a harem of admirers. Even having a few strong female friendships can create the same effect. The key is authenticity. Surround yourself with women who genuinely respect and value you. Additionally, maintain interactions that showcase your comfort and confidence. When you're seen laughing, talking, or even just standing beside attractive women, it sends an unspoken message: you're a man of value who doesn't need to chase validation. Remember, pre-selection isn't about being manipulative or using women as props. It's about living a life that naturally attracts others. When women see that you're already desirable, their curiosity and interest will follow. Number 7. Masculinity. In today's world, masculinity often finds itself misunderstood or misrepresented. The notion of being a man has been blurred. leaving many confused about what true masculinity actually entails. But here's the undeniable truth: women are biologically wired to be drawn to masculine energy. This isn't about being aggressive, domineering, or toxic. True masculinity is about embodying a strength that radiates calmness, confidence, and emotional stability. At its core, masculinity is rooted in purpose and presence. It's not just about physical strength, though being fit and healthy certainly helps. It's about being the kind of man who stands firm in his values and remains unshaken in the face of life's chaos. Women are naturally drawn to men who can make them feel protected, both physically and emotionally. This protection doesn't stem from controlling or overpowering them, but from creating an environment where they feel safe to be vulnerable. A masculine man knows who he is and doesn't let external circumstances or fleeting emotions dictate his actions. What does this look like in practice? 1. Emotional control. A masculine man doesn't explode over minor inconveniences or lose his composure during challenges. He stays calm, assesses the situation, and takes decisive action. This level-headedness is deeply attractive because it shows strength and reliability. 2. Taking responsibility. Masculinity means owning your life. When something goes wrong, don't point fingers or play the victim. Take charge, learn from the experience, and move forward. Women respect a man who takes accountability for his actions and decisions. 3. Decisiveness. In a world full of uncertainty, women find confidence in men who can make decisions without hesitation. Whether it's something as small as picking a restaurant or as significant as planning your future, your ability to lead with assurance speaks volumes. 4. Facing adversity with resilience. Life will throw curveballs. It's inevitable. The question is, how do you respond? Masculinity shines brightest in moments of hardship, when you choose to face challenges head-on instead of crumbling under pressure. In today's dating world, too many men let their emotions dictate their actions. They react impulsively, overthink small matters, or let women control their state of mind. A truly masculine man, however, is in control of himself. He's calm, collected, and intentional. This kind of stability is not only attractive, it's magnetic. Start by cultivating your inner strength. Build discipline through habits like regular exercise, mindfulness, and personal development. Embrace challenges as opportunities to grow, and remember, masculinity isn't about perfection. It's about showing up, staying true to your principles, and leading your life with purpose. Number 8. Charismatic leadership. Leadership is a trait that has always captivated women. This doesn't mean you need to be running a Fortune 500 company or commanding armies. Leadership, in the context of attraction, is about demonstrating confidence, decisiveness, and the ability to guide interactions with grace and authority. Women are naturally drawn to men who exhibit leadership qualities because it signals strength and direction. A man who knows where he's going in life creates an irresistible pull. It's exciting and comforting to be part of someone's purposeful journey. But here's the secret. Leadership isn't just about authority, it's about charisma. Charismatic leadership blends confidence with charm, making others feel valued while still maintaining control. How do you embody charismatic leadership in your interactions? 1. Plan and take initiative. Don't wait for her to make decisions or ask what you want to do. Plan the date. Pick the restaurant and set the tone for the evening. When you take the reins, it shows that you're capable of leading, which builds trust and attraction. 2. Guide conversations with confidence. A charismatic leader doesn't just talk, he listens and steers conversations with ease. Ask thoughtful questions, show genuine interest in her, and subtly guide the flow of dialogue to keep things engaging. 3. Show conviction in your beliefs. Women respect men who have opinions and aren't afraid to stand by them. This doesn't mean being argumentative or dismissive of her perspective. Instead, it's about sharing your views confidently while respecting hers. 4. Be a source of stability. Leadership is also about being a calming presence. In moments of stress or uncertainty, demonstrate your ability to stay composed and provide solutions. This reassurance will make her feel secure and valued. Charismatic leadership doesn't require you to be overbearing or controlling. In fact, the most effective leaders are those who inspire others to follow willingly, not because they have to, but because they want to. Women are attracted to men who make them feel both excited about the future and confident in the present. Remember, leadership is as much about action as it is about energy. When you carry yourself with a sense of purpose and confidence, others naturally gravitate toward you. By leading with charisma and strength, you're not just attracting women. You're creating a dynamic where they're eager to join you on your journey. Number 9. Emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is one of the most underappreciated qualities a man can possess. Yet it is one of the most critical factors in creating meaningful and lasting relationships. Contrary to popular belief, emotional intelligence isn't about being overly sensitive or emotionally reactive. It's about mastering the art of understanding emotions, both your own and those of others, and knowing how to navigate them effectively. Women, by nature, tend to be more attuned to their emotions, and they crave a partner who can complement this sensitivity with understanding and composure. Emotional intelligence is the bridge that allows you to connect with her on a deeper level, fostering trust, intimacy, and respect. 1. Understanding her emotions. One of the biggest mistakes men make is assuming that women want their problems solved. When a woman opens up about her emotions, it's rarely about seeking solutions. Instead, she's inviting you into her inner world, sharing her feelings to feel understood and validated. What does this mean in practice? Listen without judgment. When she's upset, don't rush to defend yourself or dismiss her feelings. Give her the space to express herself fully. Acknowledge her emotions. Simple statements like, "I understand why you feel that way," or "That must have been really difficult for you," show empathy and validation. Resist the urge to fix. Remember, the goal isn't to offer solutions unless she specifically asks for them. She's looking for someone to hold space for her feelings, not a quick fix to the problem. When you show that you're genuinely present and attuned to her emotions, you create a bond that goes beyond superficial interactions. She'll see you as someone she can trust, a rarity in today's world. 2. Mastering your own emotions. Emotional intelligence isn't just about understanding others. It's also about mastering yourself. Women are naturally drawn to men who can remain calm and composed, especially in challenging situations. Emotional volatility, such as frequent anger, frustration, or anxiety, signals instability and insecurity, qualities that repel rather than attract. How do you develop this emotional strength? Pause before reacting. In heated moments, take a deep breath and give yourself a moment to process your emotions before responding. This practice helps you avoid impulsive reactions that might escalate the situation. Embrace self-awareness. Recognize your emotional triggers and work on managing them. For example, if you know that criticism tends to make you defensive, focus on staying open and receptive rather than reactive. Stay grounded under pressure. Life's challenges will test you, but how you respond to setbacks defines your character. A man who remains steady in the face of adversity exudes strength and reliability. By controlling your own emotions, you signal to a woman that you're someone who can handle the ups and downs of life. This stability not only attracts, but also reassures her that she's with a partner she can depend on. 3. Building emotional intimacy. True emotional intelligence goes beyond just understanding and managing emotions. It's about fostering a connection that makes her feel seen, heard, and valued. Emotional intimacy is the foundation of any strong relationship, and it's often what separates fleeting attraction from lasting love. Here's how to build it. Practice active listening. Pay close attention not just to her words but also to her tone, body language, and unspoken cues. Show her that you're fully engaged in the conversation. 10. Be vulnerable. Emotional intelligence doesn't mean being stoic all the time. Sharing your own feelings and experiences, when appropriate, can deepen your connection. Let her see that you trust her enough to open up. 10. Support her growth. Emotional intimacy also means being her partner in growth. Celebrate her victories, stand by her in struggles, and encourage her to pursue her dreams. The more you invest in understanding and connecting with her emotions, the more profound your bond will become. Women value men who make them feel understood, supported, and emotionally safe. Emotional intelligence is a skill, not a trait you're born with, and it can be developed with practice and intention. It's about learning to navigate the complexities of human emotions with grace, compassion, and self-awareness. When you master this, you unlock the ability to form connections that are not only meaningful, but also enduring. Being emotionally intelligent sets you apart in today's world, where many are too focused on themselves to truly connect with others. By understanding and valuing the emotional experiences of those around you, while staying grounded in your own strength, you become the man who can create deep, lasting connections that go far beyond surface-level attraction. Number 10. Passionate interests. Passion is one of the most captivating qualities a man can possess. It radiates energy, purpose, and ambition. Qualities that naturally draw people in, especially women. When a woman sees that you're deeply passionate about something, whether it's your career, a hobby, or your personal development, she's not just intrigued. She's inspired. Passion signals that you're alive in the true sense of the word, that you're a man who is fully engaged with life, and that you're not just drifting aimlessly. However, here's the catch: your passion must be genuine. True passion is magnetic because it comes from a place of authenticity. When you pursue something you deeply care about, your energy becomes infectious. Women are incredibly perceptive. They can easily spot when someone is feigning interest or chasing something purely to impress them. Pretending to care about something just to gain her attention is not only ineffective, but also a turn-off. Passion isn't just about what you do. It's about who you are. A man with passionate interests is a man with a sense of purpose. He knows what drives him, what he wants, and what he's willing to work for. This clarity is incredibly appealing because it reflects confidence and self-assuredness. When you're truly passionate about something, you don't have to shout it from the rooftops. It's evident in your actions, your enthusiasm, and the way you carry yourself. Women want to be part of that energy. They're drawn to men who are going somewhere in life, who have goals and are actively pursuing them. If you feel like your life lacks passion, don't worry. It's never too late to start. Passion doesn't have to be tied to something grandiose or life-changing. It's about finding what genuinely excites you and committing to it fully. 1. Discover your interests. Reflect on what excites you or gives you a sense of fulfillment. Is it your career, fitness, a creative hobby like music, art, or writing? Or maybe it's something adventurous, like traveling or learning new skills. Whatever it is, identify what lights you up. 2. Pursue it relentlessly. Once you've found something that excites you, dive in. Learn everything you can about it, set goals, and push yourself to grow. Whether it's excelling in your field, mastering a skill, or simply dedicating time to something you love, the key is to give it your all. 3. Make it about you. This is crucial. Pursue your passion because it fulfills you, not because you think it will impress someone else. Passion that's pursued for validation loses its authenticity, and women can sense that. When a man is passionate, he exudes a natural confidence and zest for life. This makes women feel like they're stepping into an exciting world by being with him. Passionate men inspire others to dream bigger, work harder, and live more fully. A woman who sees your dedication to your passions will naturally want to be part of your journey. She'll admire your drive, your ambition, and the way you prioritize what matters to you. Passion isn't just attractive. It's a foundation for building a life of purpose and meaning, which is exactly what women seek in a partner. These 10 qualities, ambition, emotional intelligence, leadership, passion, and more, aren't about manipulation or playing games. They're about understanding what makes a man truly irresistible by focusing on self-improvement and authenticity. When you embrace these traits, you're not just becoming more attractive to women, you're becoming the best version of yourself. Most men spend their lives chasing validation, following rules that don't work, or trying to win men over through superficial means. But you now know the truth. Attraction is about embodying qualities that naturally draw people in, not chasing after them. If you found value in this content and want to continue growing into the man you're meant to be, make sure to subscribe to Invincible Within. For more deep, unfiltered advice on relationships, personal growth, and mastering life. Like this video if it resonated with you. Comment below with "I'm deserve" to affirm your commitment to becoming a better, more magnetic version of yourself. Share this video with your friends who need to hear this message. Your journey to becoming a man of purpose and strength starts now. Let's grow together and redefine what it means to live authentically. Thank you for being part of this mission. Your support keeps this movement alive.